Viral specificity. Actually, we have already studied about the specific nature, specific characters of the viruses. For example, we have just studied about the species specificity. We have also studied about the tissue specificity. But viruses are not only specific for the species and tissues, they are also specific for the cells, they are also specific for the kingdoms. So they are very specific for their host. All the kingdoms can be infected by the viruses. However, the viruses that are capable of infecting one kingdom, they are unable to infect another one. Similarly, if the viruses which are capable of infecting another kingdom, they will not be able to infect the first kingdom. Viruses might infect closely related organisms, however, they are usually species specific. Species specific mean the same phenomena as we have already studied about the kingdom specificity, that the viruses which are capable of infecting one species, they will not be able to infecting the other species of the same genre. For example, we have the here 3 or 4 examples which are host specificity examples. Tobacco mosaic virus. This virus is only capable of causing the disease in tobacco plants. It will not cause the disease in other plants, maybe the closely related plants, or maybe the wheat, maybe the rice. They will not cause the disease in those. It will only cause the disease in tobacco mosaic virus. It is specific to the tobacco plant. Similarly, the rabies, it is the disease of the mammals. Swine flu, it is the disease of the pigs and human beings. Foot and mouth disease is the disease of the hooves animals, not all the mammals. Maybe we have I have already discussed about that foot and mouth disease is the disease of the mammals, but it is the disease of the only the hooved animals, not the mammals. Rabies is the disease of the mammals. So rabies virus is specific to the mammals. Similarly, the bird flu. Bird flu is the originated from the birds, so it was given the name of the bird flu. However, it is not only specific to the birds. It is also capable of causing the disease in the human beings. If some virus is causing the disease in the human beings, that is called zoonotic disease, virus, bacteria, or parasites. So this is also a zoonotic disease, the bird flu. And bird flu virus is capable of causing the disease in the birds and human beings too. So we can say that bird flu virus is specific to the birds and human beings, maybe not other than animals. Maxoma virus is only causing the disease in the rabbits. So this is the different examples of the viral specificity in the different animals or the human beings. The virus which are relevant to those specific species, they will not cause the disease in another species or another type of the kingdoms of the animals. That was the only the host specificity or kingdom specificity. So what is the tropism? We will study here the cellular tropism, the tissue tropism, and host tropism. That is also the example of the specificity. Macrophage and neuron. If the cellular tropism is that the virus which are specific to only that special kind of cells, they will not cause the disease or they will not damage another cells of the body. For example, HIV virus normally infect the macrophages but not the neurons. HIV virus is the autoimmune disease, so it will take the charge of the neurons and it will not cause the disease. It will not take the disease of the immune parts, for example, the macrophages, and it will not take the charge of the neurons, so it will not damage the neurons. Similarly, if we take the example of the rabies will affect the neurons. It is the brain disease, so it will take the charge of the neurons. Then the tissue tropism, the influenza virus normally infects the lung tissue but not the brain tissue. As we already studied that the tissue is a tissue tropism and the tissue specificity is that the particular virus will only cause the disease in that specific type of the tissue. So the influenza virus normally infects the lung tissue and not the brain tissue. Similarly, the host tropism, Maxoma virus normally infect the rabbits and not the human beings. This is also a kind of, you can say that kingdom specificity, or you can use the species specificity, that they are only will cause the disease in that specific kind of the host and not the other host which are not the specific host of that special virus.